Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. It's a cloudy, sort of cool day here on the east coast of Canada, but we're supposed to have a gorgeous weekend. It's supposed to be 18 and 20 degrees. All right. So I decided that I made an error in my planning of my Novo, sorry, my No Pro book, because I like doing landscape, but I can't work on it this far away and see to paint. And I didn't want to have to flip back and forth to see my paintings. So I will use these pages for something, probably tear them out and use them as half sheets or whatever. So I decided I had enough pages in my Pentallic spiral bound journal. So I just decided to move to this journal. And what I did was I printed off my calendar. Do I have the sound correct? Yeah, I do. Why is it low? And it's at the same setting as it always was. Uh-oh. Did I go? Did I disappear? Hey, Dr. Dot. Can you hear me, guys? Uh-oh. Okay, so May, you can hear me very well? Okay. So maybe Eileen, maybe if you can't hear me properly, maybe you guys have to refresh. Because May says my sound is fine, and my sound level is exactly where it was before. Hey, Julie. Hello, Elizabeth. And May. And I see Melody, WV Melody, and Denise, Dr. Dot. Yay, hello, Rue. All right, so as I was saying, I apologize for those watching the recording. This is recorded live on Ustream.tv, and I don't edit. So there is a live chat, so occasionally you'll hear us talking to each other. And anyway, so as I was saying, I decided to switch to my Pentallic journal for my No Pro. So I printed off my calendar with the prompts. Perhaps Eileen can link up my blog there for anyone who has not seen it yet. If you want, you don't have to journal. It's No Pro, November journal prompts. But in your journal, you can do whatever medium you want. I'm not limiting at all. You can even do other prompts. This is just a suggestion. It's just to try and do something every day, even if it's just a little doodle. So you can do tangles, you can do doodles, you can do oils, acrylics, watercolor, color pencil, you can draw with a pencil, you can do ink, you can do whatever you want. Doesn't matter to me. I was just disappointed there was no NaNoJumo, so I couldn't use NaNoJumo because technically it was created by Dawn DeVries Sokol, so I didn't want to use her word, so I'm just calling it No Pro. Hey, Deb, Pewter Ball. Nice to see you. So, on my stream, no, I didn't do this on stream because it was Wednesday, silly girl. So this is for my first one, Dream. Dream is a wish your heart makes was my. So I'm using watercolor, and I'm using my newer. Sugar. Darn it. I am using my new watercolors. I have grams that are new. Today I'm using my KREMERs that Darren dropped off to me yesterday morning. Thank you so much, Darren. What a surprise. Now, she also, I'm going to show you something else. So here's the KREMERs. It's their, what do they call it? Watercolor set 1. So it's whole pans, 14 colors. So it really covers a split primary palette plus some bonus colors. Just a moment. It's there. We go. It's under a wire. Okay. And my photo prompt is from Paint My Photos. And I know, eh? She also gave me this package of these sponges that are, I think they're kind of like Mr. Clean magic erasers. I don't know. I can't smell any chemicals in them though. And you just wet them and you rub gently. And it erases errors without messing up your watercolor paper. Look at that. I can live with that because that's going to get anyway. Okay, so this is an Austrian, the prompt is home. So this is, I was working on this while I was watching Dee Dee. So this is Take Me Home, Country Roads, of course. They do, well, they do, but up close they don't, Dot. The texture is completely different from makeup wedges. I don't know if you can, the texture is completely different or quite different from makeup sponges, but you use them until they wear rate disappear. Apparently they disappear right away. They're Cheap Joes. All right, I have to fix some along the road here. All right, let's keep going here. Put the railing in later. I can go over the green. still wet. I'm going to go in with my darker green here. Yeah, they're kind of like a Mr. Clean sponge. Hi, Janet. Okay, that's not quite dry for a second coat on the road yet. Ugh. Hi, Megan. Welcome, welcome. Glad you sent. Normally I stream Mondays at 4 Eastern and Thursdays at 1-ish. But I didn't stream yesterday because I had to sleep. But I didn't sleep too long and I still managed to sleep last night. So I think I still have myself on a normal, back to a interesting normal schedule. Oh, I probably did miss your messages, Dot, at the end of Dee Dee's stream because I clicked out to come over to Firefox and open for my stream. So yes, I probably did miss. Oh, really? When it was a gift? Did she? Well, that's not nice. Okay, and I want it a little darker than that. So I'm going to put just a little bit of red in it, but not a lot. Oh, well, more than that, Jean. And you got Happy Mail from Dee Dee. And it only took 4 days for Dee Dee's Happy Mail to come. Wow. So I'm going to go in with some of this yellow because it's not too transparent. You can see over here that I added yellow on top of the dark green, and it's opaque enough to give some brightness to the green. So I'm going to do that over here in places as well. All right, so now oh, sorry, close my mail. Hey, Darla, Dar. Just trying to get a little more green in here. And need some yellow. Oh, hold on. I've got some green mixed in with it. Sorry, I don't talk much while I'm watercoloring. Kind of have to work with the wet. I am painting from a reference photo from Paint My Photo. There's the reference photo. I still have to do a light blue glaze over that part of the mountains, but I will do that next. So now I have to put in this guardrail. But I'm going to do another layer on the road as well. There's road down here that got it got messed up on me, so I am just trying to turn it into trees because I messed it up. So it doesn't really look like a road anymore. It ended up too dark. So I am just going to turn it into a bunch of trees and pretend that this goes around the mountain there and that we don't see it again. So I still consider myself a learning watercolor. Well, we're always learning, but so I created this gray using what they call, oh, it's getting messed up. It is actually a swatched, they actually swatched it. You can see it's running dye on me. So I'm going to have to laminate it so it doesn't get ruined or do another swatch. What they call, let's see, Cobalt Blue Dark and Burnt Umber created this kind of brownish gray. So I'm going to put that up there so it doesn't get ruined anymore. Oh. So I'm going to use the same color but with a touch more blue for the railing. I think that's pretty well. That's a good done, I think. All right. So the picture comes from someone named Helga on Paint My Photo. Okay, that's not dry enough yet, so I better get my heat gun out. I need another layer here too, plus I have to add my blue glaze over those mountains. And the last thing I do will be the railing. Oh, I need some more color here. I need more dark green. Some more sap green is what I really need, and they don't have a sap green. So I'm not sure how I'm going to make that color. I may have to use sap green from another. I guess it's like that dark green that I created, but just with more green in it. We'll see. So before you do any more layers, you want to make sure the layer down below is dry so that you don't get blooming and strange drying of your paint. All right, that's good. All right. All right, so next I think I will add my blue glaze. going to be mostly water. And my cobalt blue light is what that's what I used for the sky and for this background hill, along with the green. And I'm just going to do a light blue wash over this. Now that didn't do what I wanted it to do. They don't glaze quite as nicely as my Shinhans. It moved more of the pigment than I wanted it to, but oh, whatever. It's all right, you learn. Okay. So this needs even more dark because this is in the sun and these aren't. So plus this is closer. So I'm going to add even more here. Another layer of dark. So there's even more contrast. Just dabbing so that gives you essence of bushes. Don't want it to be solid. Okay. And need to do a little dabbing here so that it doesn't just look like a dark blob. So it looks like there's bushes. All right. Oh, Debbie's streaming after Ange tonight? Oh, yay. I wasn't sure what time. Oh, yeah, well, she has to get home from school and get stuff done. All right, so I need to add more. Oh, I need to add my rocks here first. All right, so let's go in and add some rocks here. Oh, I think I better try my green first. And that needs to pick up some of the extra. There's a little too much moisture there. All right, let's try that first. Oh gosh, I'm getting hungry now. I had a bowl of cereal for breakfast, that Goleen Kashi cereal. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Cinnamon oat crunch or something. Forget what it's called. Ugh. All right, so now I need some more green. Let's see if straight it's green enough. Not really, I don't think, but we'll see. Oh, it might be. It might be green enough. We'll see how it dries. Some of it's going to have to wait until I do the railing there. add some rocks. Hey, Janet, you may want to get ready to stream because I am so hungry at the moment, right now, that the minute I finish this painting, I'm going to need to grab something to eat. Can't even tell that they're supposed to be rocks. So I'm just going to leave that. All right, I need to add a little more texture. So I'm just using a fine brush here. Try and get some grass-like strokes put in here. And I'm going to use a little burnt umber to get a little darker texture in there too. Megan, it's quiet because I have my camera set to noise reducing, so it reduces all background noise. So any noise that's not a voice, it automatically reduces the sound. So that's why it sounds so quiet. You can see how much lighter it gets when it dries, so you just have to add another layer, which is fine because that gives you a chance to add your depth. That second layer. Okay, so now let's dry that, and then I can do the yeah, and I even said hi to you, Janet, when you came in, and she still didn't recognize that. All right, I need to add a little more green here. So I need to do a wash of green over the area where I did this yellow because it's a little too dull. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little more water to that green so that I just get a glaze, and I still want that yellow and brown to show through, but it does need to be a little more green. So I'm just going to do a glaze to green that up a little bit. Just to add a little more color. All right, so you still get the nice variation in color. It just kind of connects it all together. There we go. That's nice. Yeah, that's better. All right, so now we'll dry that so I can add my, it should be the last layer I need there. Ladies, stop fighting. No fighting, please. No fighting in the chat. Okay, I think I need to make this more hazy, so I'm gonna try something, and we'll see if it works with this paint, okay? We'll see how nicely it lifts. Because I need to put this more in the haze. It doesn't look like it's far enough away. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my big paintbrush. I'm gonna take paper towel. All right, clean water, and I'm gonna wet this area. And I'm going to create the haze by picking up the color. By fading the color, it will create a haze. There we go. That's working. Oh, that's better. Not bad. Okay. At least it brightened it up so it looks like it's in the sunshine. That's better. And I don't want to do too much because although this paper's handled quite a bit of water and workings, so it's not bad. Yeah, that's better. That looks a little hazier. All right, much better, I think. That's better. All right. Is it dry enough where I need to add? Okay, I'm just going to dry that part that I just took some color off. I was going to say, Eileen, that's pretty interesting spelling of Vegemite. I knew what you meant, but that was kind of a gene type spelling. All right. Okie dokie. All right, now it is time for the railing. And I think I need to use I best use my thin one, at least I can't see my pencil marks anymore. Great. 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 Oh, well. Hey, CB. So, Janet, are you going to stream after me? I'm sure if you don't have a plan, Eileen can come up with something for you. you have to go to town? Oh, okay. Okay, so now I'm going to try, I think the yellow is going to have to be thicker. So I think I'll do the yellow right from the palette here. I think it's opaque enough to lighten up the, woo! Well, yeah, not that much, Jean. Spread that then. To lighten up the top of this. So now, after I eat, I have to do today's prompt because this is yesterday's prompt. Okay. All right. That is it. All right. It's good to me. What do you think, guys? I just need to put the title here on the road. Oh, good, Rue. Yay. Don't forget to use hashtag NoJoPro, capital N-O, capital J-O, capital P-R-O. All right, so oh, I don't want the where's my other favorite Castell? Oh, there it is. So, Take Me Home, Country Roads is on the road. I'm putting November 2nd, 17, even though so I've got my 2 done. I didn't get this done yesterday but there we go. Oh yes, CB. There's the photo reference. And there's my rendition. And no tracing. Not that there was much to trace anyway. So I drew it myself this time. So I got to start working on drawing things myself instead of tracing. I've been tracing for a year now. So thank you, everyone. I'm going to go eat. Thanks, guys. So if you were watching the recording, thank you so much. I know you didn't get to see the first part of it where I did the sky, but I was doing that while someone else was streaming. So thanks, everyone.